Hi everybody, this is Donnie. I'm back finally. Sorry it took me so long to actually get my rear in gear and get going again. I neglected to take a video of my before as I get started, so I was just going to show you a few pictures real quick of what I've been doing. This is the kit I'm using this week. It is, of course, I'm in my Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud. This is from Design Sticker Store. It's called French Mood. It's a digital sticker kit and I love it. I decided to use holographic foil for the overlays and stuff. This kit has little macarons, cute little floral van, ladders. It's just really adorable. I loved it. Now let me just say, I started out this particular video talking, doing a live video, and my hands are doing things that I don't know what they're going to do right now because now I'm doing a voiceover instead. And yes, elephant in the room to me are the ugly fingernails, so I apologize for that. I have all my stuff sitting around, and because it has been so long, I have kind of and I'm actually doing this as a live as I'm filming, and now I'm doing the voiceover, but not everything's going to match up. So these are the washi. These are all from Simply Gilded. They are holographic, every one of them. The pink stripe with hollow bows, let's just point that out, it looks like, because I loved it. I made sure I incorporated this in my kit, in my spread this week, because I loved it so much and I really wanted to use it. I realize as I'm trying to do this voiceover that I have not been speaking much. I don't know about y'all. I'm in a household with only my husband and I, so I don't talk just a whole lot. He talks more than me, so that's always been interesting about our lives. But when I'm talking now, I can tell I'm scratchy. It's been a while. I'm also adding some pin gems. These are the marbled ones in silver, and I just love that those gorgeous crystals in it. It goes well with the holographic foil. Okay, and unfortunately I did not go through each of the pages of the kit. This time though, I'm looking at the date headers, and I've decided to not go with the ones that came in the kit, but to actually go with a different one. And as I progress through these 2 pages, I messed up. And here in a minute, after I lay down all the bottom washi and the date headers, you're going to see that I have made a mistake. So if you happen to notice that, realize that I fixed it. So don't get upset, because I figured it out. I got upset and I had to redo the whole thing. But anyway, it got redone and everything turned out fine. And I know you don't have to watch me redo all that. What I'm doing here is measuring. I'm measuring down from the top of the washi strips that are going to go at the bottom of the spread, and I'm going to cut them. Again, because I wanted to use the striped washi along the bottom, I could tell it's been a while since I've done this. I wanted to use that washi tape along with the bottom washi, so that's why I'm narrowing down the printed washi. And here's where I evidently make my mistake. I was pointing out that each of my pages was a little bit different, and it was because of the way I printed. I had 2 different sets of printouts, and when I put them all together, I realized that I did not cut them exactly the same, so I was just kind of pointing that out. And here's my mistake. I'm putting what belongs on the left side of a spread on the right hand sheet, and you can tell. I don't notice it though until I flip the pages over and realize I have messed up. But anyway, I'm putting the washi, that gorgeous pink striped washi, I love it, above the macaron bottom washi, and just kind of trimming that up. So while I'm doing the bottom washi and the headers for the dates, let me just kind of catch y'all up a little bit. I know I've been gone for a little while, and And it's because of my fingernails. If I really boil it down, it's because of my fingernails. And I really just don't feel like doing stuff. I don't know if y'all feel like that or not, but it's just me. My fingernails make me feel ugly. And if they're not pretty, I don't feel pretty. So I don't want to show them, but my friend Cindy and I discussed it, and I saw that Amy from Two Little Bow Babies did it, and I just needed to like put my big girl, you know, what's on and deal with it. I have ugly fingernails right now because I use gel polish and such, and as it grows out, and because I drill and I'm doing it myself, I'm not a professional, I have messed up my fingernails. So they really need to just grow out with nothing on them. Even when I put just regular polish, it looks horrible. It looks like I'm in 2nd grade and did it myself, you know, anyway, looks terrible. So anyway, what I've decided to do is just get in here and do it. It's been, I don't know, 3 weeks maybe since I've actually filmed. I find myself sitting stagnant in front of my TV. So today I decided I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't care what the news says at this moment. It's disheartening. It's depressing. So I'm not going to do it. I hope y'all aren't either. That's why I decided to do another YouTube video. I'm going to try to keep up with my YouTube videos now too. I may not be able to, but we'll see. A few days ago, my husband was headed to bed. He headed into the bedroom right before me, and he said, "Are you running water down in the basement?" And lo and behold, we had a hot water heater leak. And so this was like at 4 in the morning. Yeah, we stay up pretty late. And so here we are at 4 in the morning trying to just cut off the water, which we never did after we moved in this house. Figure out where on earth this dude put a water cut off up here at the house. So we have always, if we needed to just cut the water off for a few minutes, we went down to the street, which is 100 yards away from the house, and it's also all downhill because we live in the mountains in Tennessee. And so my husband's heading down there at 4 in the morning, 4:30 now, maybe in the morning, to cut the water off. Well, the water company had maybe a year ago replaced the, I don't know what you call it, the thing that goes around your line down there where they read the meter. And what they did was, ultimately we figured this out, they put the cut-off valve on the wrong side of that unit, whatever that is. Sometimes they're concrete, sometimes they're hard plastic. This, I think, is hard plastic. And what it does basically is just supposed to hold the dirt away from the valves and line, and then where they can look down in there and see how much water you've used, I guess. Anyway, my husband is down there with the truck lights on. I could see way up here at the house. I could see him sitting down there and just was praying, "Oh Lord, please help him find it. Please help him find it." Well, he never found it. So as we had cut off the gas to the hot water heater and the whole unit itself, we cut it off. We cut the water off also that went into the unit. And that crazy house, I don't know if this is normal or not, started our upstairs shower in the master bedroom, just water coming out of the shower. And I mean, crazy to me, just absolutely crazy. Well, I told him, "Why don't you just text our plumber?" He's a wonderful plumber. He has been wonderful to us. When we needed anything, he tried to be there as quickly as he could. So anyway, he texted the plumber. The plumber gives us a call later in the morning, and we're trying to sleep with water running. It's, you know, that's kind of hard to do. But anyway, long story short, which it's already been too long, he did fix it. We are okay. We have hot water. Everything seems to be okay at the moment. So that was just lovely. And since we did not sleep much the night before, we ended up sleeping like Monday afternoon all the way into the evening, like around 6 or 7. Like ridiculous. And I said, "You know what? It's not a big deal. Nobody's coming and we're not going anywhere." So anyway, we have just been going crazy up here just because our sleep habits are terrible. Our eating habits are terrible. I have turned into this magic chef person who hates to cook anyway. I can hardly stand up long enough to do it. just because I'm so winded, as you can tell as I'm taping this. But here I am sitting there, you know, making stuff. I've made, I don't know how many banana breads, strawberry cobblers. Let's see what else. I've made a whole bunch of like taco meat multiple times. We've had tons of leftovers. And then I told y'all, like in the last video, I got a food saver vacuum freezer bag stuff thing that you like poke the bag in the thing and it sucks all the air out and seals it like a professional. I love it. So I will put that down below. And let me just say, I'll add the Amazon link, but I found it on Home Shopping Network for cheaper. So do your homework, look for it if you're curious. The one I got, I'll list which one I got below. I highly recommend that. And then also I bought some freezer, what is it called? Freezer plastic bag roll. You make your own size as you use these freezer bags. And the rolls are more expensive from actually the company that I bought the Food Saver from, Food Saver. And so there's a food bag company I'll also list below. So you might, if you're interested, you might be able to find that. So anyway, I've been doing all kinds of culinary and baking and all kinds of stuff. And I started looking on Amazon at like cake pans, beaters, mixers, all kinds of stuff. And then I finally like knocked myself on the head, like when the commercial, oh, I could have had a V8. I did that. And I was like, dork, you're not going to do this but for a couple of weeks. So quit doing that. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. So I don't know if y'all have found yourselves doing things that the happy homemaker thing, like Susie Homemaker. I have to put all this food in freezer bags. I have to do this cooking. I have to do all this stuff. I have done the cleaning. I have done the organizing. And it's not because I'm not usually at home, because I am on a normal, you know, typical lifestyle, because we're retired. But this just is different. And I really think it's the watching TV and the news just all day long. Anyway, so I have finished. Let's quit talking about all that mess. I have finished the weekend banner using those gorgeous washi tapes from Simply Gilded. And now I am laying down some headers. These headers, I want to say these are the ones from Simply Watercolor Co. The pink set. She has some digitals in her shop. I will also list that down below. I'm going to have to make notes as I do this because I did not write everything down ahead of time. So there's that. And I'm digging through that also, those purple ones that you just saw there. And then these half boxes and quarter boxes are also from her shop. What I did is I made more. I used her template and then I just made more so that I would be able to put more on a page. So those are also from Simply Watercolor Co. Okay, made my little note there. I gotta say, this kit, again, it's from Design Sticker Store. My friend Cindy and I were, we always, if there's some sale at a store that we like and cute stuff in it, we say, look, look, look. And she gave me the idea that these were on sale, told me that they were on sale maybe a week or two ago now. And so we picked up just quite a few. And this one was my favorite of all, like all. You can see what I was doing the week before. I was trying to see what my lineup was going to be for my full boxes. And I decided this week to lay all my full boxes along the bottom. I really like this because, and here's why. If my full boxes are all at the bottom, it gives me room to put my hand to write in my A5. A lot of times I will just pull the page out because since I have it in a ring binder now, since the cloud is a ring binder, I've also put little slits next to the holes so that I don't even have to open the rings. I just pull it out and then push it back in. But it's real easy for me to use it that way, and I don't have a coil getting in my way this time. So speaking of coils, excuse me, Erin Condren is now coming out with her new, I guess it would be the 2020 to 2021 planners. And I finally was able to find a vertical neutral and have a look at it online. I can't remember who it was that I found a video, or maybe it was a Instagram page, but I feel justified, thankfully, because she still has the rounded corners at the top and bottom of the columns. Now, she did get rid of the hideous dark stuff, a hexagram or whatever that was up at the top, like where we put a full box in the quote area, but she moved the date, the month at a glance, I guess. I don't know what to call those. The month that used to be at the bottom of the sidebar up to the top. And still, that means whiteout, more whiteout. And I was really excited because, I guess excited that I went ahead and had already gone over to the Aura Estelle and using the, by the way, Jacinia Printables inserts is what I'm using. I'm going to write my note so I can put that down below. And I'm also those the week date, whatever they call those boxes up at the top with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, are from Paper Crown Planner. I just looked that up as well. So sorry, I'm kind of, again, I'm all over the place here. I've got my inserts written down. Okay, so the Erin Condren, I did not see any difference in the lines that go across the page, and since they were not, what's the verbiage I want to use here? They were not easily usable for the past Erin Condren, these full boxes that we are used to, the sizing of these with a header. I was really glad that I had gone ahead and switched over to the Aura Estelle A5 White Clouds, which we'll talk about more in a minute, like toward the end of the video. There's more about Aura Estelle we got to talk about. But Erin Condren, yeah, this year, again, I loved the designs, those waves, the colorful waves. I love it. So I may actually make an order from Erin Condren and just go ahead and get a few, who knows what, washi tape or something, because I really like the style of that. Maybe I'll get one of the softbound notebooks or something with that on it, because I did like it. The colors are nice. I like that a lot, but not the calendar part of it, not the planner. So anyway, that was kind of jerky. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I have finished the sidebar and it's adorable. Really, really cute. I keep adding overlays, the confetti overlays. The small confetti overlays I did myself. I think I made those myself. The large confetti overlays are Simply D Design. And a lot of the other overlays I use will also be from Simply D Design. And they also are digital. I'm going to put my note here. Overlays, Simply D Design. Simply, sincerely D Design. I always do that. Simply Gilded has really got my mouth saying simply all the time. But the overlays are actually Sincerely D Designs. And that, again, will be below. I try to put everything below, and sometimes I get way too much words down below, but if you look, most everything that I've talked about will be down below. So just kind of keep that in mind. I'm also using the glitter headers from the kit, the blue, and then the bottom ones that are pink, and putting overlays over those. And I think those turned out real pretty. And the majority of this kit was pink and blue, like baby pinks and baby blues. It does not detract to me to have those types of colors, even though they do look, I don't know, they don't really to me. Elementary, I don't know that they do, because I love pink so much, and I love this particular color blue, the light blues, over to the cobalt blue. I like those blues. I don't like aquas, as y'all know, over to the green side. I'm not a fan. But I have really tried, I don't know if y'all noticed me this year, try to use some aqua. My mother would have been proud of that. My birth mother, she loved aqua and turquoise. So I try to do that just because I know she would have liked it. I'm using these quarter boxes. These are, again, in hollow foil and from Simply Watercolor Co. I got to tell y'all, I love these boxes. And if you are a digital person, definitely go check out her shop and pick up like those headers and the boxes here. Having these in my notebooks to use, to pull out, to just kind of add a little bit of sparkle here and there, have been wonderful. I have really loved this. I'm looking also at the full boxes and trying to decide. I know I want more sparkle. I want more glittery, pretty foil. But I wanted to go ahead and add some more of these half boxes that are actually from the kit. And I'm trying to decide, you know, what colors am I going to put where. And since I usually, this week is not a pre-plan, I usually pre-plan. I'll do a week ahead and then I'll fill in all my boxes. And if I don't use a whole box, that's okay. It doesn't bother me. Sometimes I go a day or two and realize I really needed to jot down some stuff and I have to backtrack. But generally, I can jot everything down that I need. I have plenty of room. And I always write everything in my B6 notebook first, my traveler's notebook. I did not get a whole lot of interest when I did do the Plan With Me's in it. I also used the Justinia Printables inserts for that. If you look back and you're curious about some of those that I've done, you can check back. Probably it's been about 6 months since I've done one of those. But I usually carry that with me and have it right next to me wherever I am. I mean, I can go to church. It's right next to me. And, well, not currently, I guess. But usually it's with me wherever I go. So anything I need to remember, I can write down in it. I jot down everything we do in it and stuff like that. So, and then I come over and I do this in the Aura Estelle. And this is like my permanent, let's just call it the designer planner that I want to leave for my kids and grandkids. And right before they throw it in the trash, I'm sure. And I still don't have an idea yet of how I'm going to save the Aura Estelle inserts. I kind of think I'm going to have to take them into like a Staples or something and just kind of have them bind it for me. I'm not sure on that yet, but we'll see. And who knows? Maybe I can just get them to put them on a spiral and then I can save them up with my Erin Condren. The previous years I've used hers. Okay, Sincerely D Designs Overlays. Look at this scrumptious. Oh, I love this. This is some of my very favorite overlays I've ever used. And I may not have used a whole ton, but these are gorgeous. It is a confetti rain is kind of what I call this one. I'm trimming them down, and no, I'm not going to throw those little pieces in the trash. I hoard way too much to throw those in the trash. But I wanted to use this portion of it on the as an overlay on that bottom washi that came with the kit. So I trimmed those down and actually got them straight. I was really excited about that. I'll put those on. And the little stickers that came with this kit were adorable. I wanted to make sure and use those too. Again, more of the Sincerely D Designs overlays. These are the full box overlays. I have quite a few that I made all at one time in all of the foil colors that I happen to have on hand. So I do keep pulling these out and using them. I actually have more digitals that I have bought and just have not foiled yet. So I was hoping like over winter I would have the, mindset to get busy and do a lot of that. I did a lot, but then Simply Watercolor Co. came out with all of her pretty stuff, and boy did I go crazy on foiling her stuff. I loved it. And so I kind of put on the back burner a lot of stuff that I had that I really needed to get done. Okay, I think it's looking really cute. The overlays, I've decided to kind of switch back and forth from a frame to a confetti overlay. So I'm going to go through what I have, pull out what I think I'm going to use and continue to put those on the full boxes, which you'll see. And as I'm doing that, let's start talking about Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planners. Now, if you are not familiar, what I am using currently is an Aura Estelle, as the brand name, A5 wide is the size, and Cloud is the name of her planner. It is a planner that is dual. You can use it as a ring bound, which as you see there are holes in my pages. I can put those in the rings. It also has straps in it, as you would see in a traveler's notebook. I don't use those straps, and in a previous video I showed y'all how I covered my straps since I don't use them. But I don't want to cut them out either, so I just figured out a way to cover them up. The A5 wide clouds are very soon, on May 1st. I have her Instagram post open on my phone in front of me now. She has a pre-order, and it will open on Friday, May 1st and go through Tuesday, May 5th, just in case you're interested. Now, at the moment, I happen to own 3 of the clouds. There are new colors. There's 8 colors, and there are some new ones added to a couple of the ones that she already had. And because I'm not 100% sure, I only see 2 that are old. One is the black cashmere, and the other is frosted pearl, which I own. Then she has a few more grays. One is called soft pebble. It's a very light gray. And then there's a meteor dust. It is a metallic, and it's darker. She has 2 pinks, rose quartz, which is a little bit darker, it looks like to me, than the cotton candy, which I have. And then fiery flamingo, which is a bright pink. It's really pretty. From there is a sugar coral, and it is a pearlescent metallic, it looks like. Similar to the frosted pearl. I think rose quartz might also be that way. Sugar coral to me looks like a ballet pink. And then lilac daydream. Okay, now we're talking. There are 3 and possibly 4 that I would really not mind having. No, I'm not going to get 4 more. But look at this. There's rose quartz, sugar coral, and lilac daydream. How does a girl pick? I just don't know if I can pick. So anyway, because it's a pre-order, it will take a little while for the orders to be filled. And as she gets those done, I'm sure everybody's going to be going crazy because we all want one. Okay, just wanted to kind of throw that out there, just in case y'all are interested. Okay, here's what the spread finished looks like in my notebook. Oh, I love it. This is going to definitely be one of my favorites for the year, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to add a 3 glitter peas bow clip, a beaded clip that I made, and I'm going to pull over my pin gems and decide which one I want to use. I don't remember. I think I went with the pink one. Bow clip, 3 glitter peas note. You hear me scratching because I don't want to forget. And what do y'all think? I think it's really cute. I love the way it turned out. The holographic foil with pinks and blues, just, oh yeah, I love it. Sorry, my arm, yuck, getting in the way. I should have, like, not kept all that. I just realized I should have. Oh well. I think I went with the blue, ultimately. But it turned out so pretty. I wish I had straightened that up. Sorry about that. I usually try to remember to do that, but this time I didn't. I like the way it turned out because of the colors, and I was real excited that I was able to add the striped washi. That pink and white washi was, I thought it went very well with the kit. Plus, one of her full boxes has a striped van in it, and that's really probably what caught my attention. Just do a quick slow-mo. Is that weird or what? Okay, do the slow motion. Try to show y'all this beautiful sticker kit and then the holographic foil. It was really hard to get that to show very well, but the stickers are adorable. If you are doing digital kits, I highly recommend this one. It was one of my favorites, top favorites, and I'm sure it'll be a top favorite for the whole year. And who knows, I may use it again. I've used it already in my traveler's notebook, my B6, and also plan on using it in my print impression weeks. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope everybody's doing well. My heart goes out to everybody in this nation and all around the world with what we're facing right now. I hope you're facing it with more courage than me, and that you're doing very well. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care, and again, thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. Bye-bye.